Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I already discussed about that things with you, how can complete your all that authors. So here I already done all the rules like how can edit, how can insert that author and how can delete it. And previously I also done all that work for our permission and the rules. So right now I want to do here, I just added some of the demo data. Okay, so right now I want to add some of the demo appropriate data. Like if you go to that permissions, so they have some of the different type of permissions. So first of all I want to do, I just delete all the things from here. Okay, I just click on the delete. So I also want to delete this one from here, so I also delete that things from this position. So now I want to do, I want to add some of the permissions. Like if you go to your exercise file here, I just added some of the appropriate demo text. So if you open it, like there is a permissions. For now I just want to add one of the permissions name as a permission add. And laterally I will show you how can manage your all that user with that permission. So I will step by step I will show you. So first of all here I want to insert some of the demo appropriate text. For now I just copy it and here I just want to create and I just name it as a permission add. I just define the permission add and now click on the submit. So here they have some of the validation I just added for this field, that means the name field. So this name field will be only accepted with the alphabetic numeric number. Okay, so right now I want to actually stop that validation, so we just added that validation in our permissions controller. Like if you go to our controller area, so there is a controller, there is an admin controller, and there is a permission controller. And with the permission controller here in our stores, and here you can see I just defined that as this name field will be the required, and also they have some of the another validation. And for now I just want to do, I just stop that validation, and now I just click on the save all. And now if you go to this position, and now I want to submit that again. Yeah, you can see there is a permission created successfully. So for education purpose, I am actually adding some of the permission from here, and then click on the create, and here I just added the permission list, and now click on the submit. So all the things will be needed later, so I will show you step by step. So for right now I want to only update all the permissions. So go to the create, and here I just define that name as a permission name, and there is a permission update. Okay, now click on the submit. And also I want to do another one like permission delete. So that's all that actually permissions. Okay, like for now I just click on the create, and here I just name it, and I just put that description is the same name. Click on the submit. So that's how you have to do better. They have some of the permissions demo I added on particular that position. Okay, like that is all that permission I have to add. So you will get that file in your exercise file. Okay, and then your task is to add rest of all that permission in our permission area. Okay, so when I will be actually added all the permission data into the permission area, then I will come back again. So friend, here I added all that our rest of permissions. Like if you go to that permissions, so I just added all that permissions in our permissions area. Okay, like here you can see that it's all the permissions, and also I just added the data table on particular that position. So in the data table after that 10 automatically it will be redirected to the second page. So if you go to the second page, so here all that second all the permissions. Okay, and also there is a third, so there's all the permissions. So we perfectly actually add all that permissions, so demo and appropriate permissions. Like there are some permission as a permission add, the permission list, the permission update. Okay, so it will be needed later. So I will show you how can set the permission, how can make some of the privilege for that user. So right now I want to also insert some of the rules. Like if you go to the rules, and into the rules, before I added some of the demo. Okay, like for right now I just want to delete it. So delete that author one, and also I want to delete that things from here. So right now I want to create, and here I just name it like if you go to this position, like there is a master. Okay, like master admin. So here I just define that master admin display name. I just define as a description, and for the master admin I just want to add that all privilege. So for the reasons I just define as a all, and now click on the submit. So here you can see I just create one of the rule for the master, that means for the admin. Okay, so for the master I just privilege that things as a all, And now I want to create another one. Like here I just want to create another rule for the blogger. So here I just click on the create, I just name it as a blogger. And for the blogger here I just define like he only able to add the post. So I just define as a add post. Like if you go to this position, like there is a post add, I just visualize it, and then also post list. So here I just define that post list for this one, and also post update. So I just define that post update, and the comment view. So I just define as a that is actually comment view. He will be visualized for this one, and also the comments replay. So here for this user I just defining as a comments replay. Okay, for that user, that is a blogger, I just added some of the privilegization, and here I just added the permission as a he only able to add the post, show the post list, and post update, and comment view, and the comment replay. So now click on the submit. And also I want to create another rule for the editor. Like if you click on the create, and here there is another rule for the editor. So for now I just copy that editor. So here I define that name. And also for the editor I just want to add some of the privilegizations, like you'll be also able to add the post. So I just define as a post add, and also the post list. So I just define as a post list for this one, and post update. So you'll be able to update that post. So I just define the post update, and also he will be realized for the delete, like post delete. So I just define that post delete. And also for the comments I just define as a comments view, like there is a comments view and the comments replay. So here I just define that comments replay and the comments approval. So I also define that comments approval. So for education purpose I'm using this type of things. So whatever you want you can actually add that things for creating the rule. For now I just added that functionalities, and now click on the submit. So here I created three rules. One of the is a master, and for the master I just define the permission as all, and for the blogger I just define some of the permissions, and also for the editor I just define some of the different type of permissions. And now I want to assign that role in our author. Like if you go to that authors, so right now there is the Ariyan and the email. So for now I just want to actually add some of the roles for this one. Like click on the edit, and here I just define that Ariyan I just define the password, and also for this one I just define that as a blogger. Okay, so that's all that blogger rules permission he'll be able to update it. Like click on the update. So here it shows user email address already exists. That means this email address already exists. So better I just remove it. Okay, I want to create new one. I just remove it, and also I remove that one from here. Now I just create, and here I just name it as Ariyan, and I just define that Ariyan@gmail.com. Okay, and I just put the some of the password 12345 6, and better I just define as Ariyan as a capital, and I just define the rule as a blogger. Okay, for that Ariyan. Now click on the submit. So here I created one of the author, and now also I want to create another one. Like I just define as a Kazi, and I just name it as a Kazi@gmail.com, and here I just define the password, and also for the Kazi I just defining as the editor. Okay, and now click on the submit. And also I have the another user. Like if you go to that now in our database, and if you go to that user, so right now that is the admin, and for the admin type here I assign as a 1, and these two of these actually the author. For the two of these I just defining as a 2. So here you can see there is a type as a 2. So now I want to do, like if you go to that our rule user, so here for the admin I also want to assign some of the rule. Like if you go to the insert, and here for the admin, like there is a 1 for the admin, and for the admin I just assign one of the rule as a master admin. Okay, like I just select it, because if you go to these positions and if you go to the rules, and here you can see I just defining that master admin for the all. Okay, that means the all permissions. So for the reasons I just defining that master admin for this one as a admin 1, and now click on the go, and now go to the browse. So here for the admin, I just defining the user ID as a role 6. Okay. So literally I will show you how can now work with that master admin, the blogger and the editor. So here I just added some of the appropriate demo text. Okay, so it should be helpful and you can get that file in your exercise file, and that is our demo data project. Okay. So in our next video, I will show you how can add the privilegization for the admin, for the blogger and the editor. So then it will be very much interactive for you. So thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.